Tell the truth, do you really love me? Do you really fuck with me? Tell the truth, do you really love me? Do you really fuck with me? Tell the truth, do you really love me? Do you really fuck with me? Wanna take you to places you never seen. What's it gonna be? New money keep piling. New money keep piling. New bed, new designer. Good designer. New drip, I don't need no stylist. What he say? You don't need no, what he say? No. Little baby, little baby, little baby. Drive them little bitches crazy. Drive them little bitches crazy. Even had thoughts on them. Hey, and that's not just a physical baby. Y'all is got spiritual babies right now incubating, about to be birthed. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got businesses that's about to be birthed. Y'all got ideas, corporations. Y'all got foundations, sisterhood, brotherhoods. Y'all got stuff that's to be birthed. I like that. So yeah, shout out, God rest his soul. Young, I forgot his I forgot his name, his stage name. But that song is Allen 23 Allen. But rest in peace for you, young brother who makes that song. You know who you are. Maybe, shit. Hold on, y'all, because I gotta get his name. I'm sorry. Yeah, because it's a little bit of a mouthful. Jay the Youngin. Yeah. Rest in peace, boo, and thank you for that song, because that's one of my favorite songs right now. But it came through as a channel for y'all, divine ones. Y'all about to be getting this money. Little baby, little baby. Driving little bitches. Then y'all finna be unioned up. Y'all, I keep getting this message. I'm like, this must be for y'all. This must be for y'all. Because I ain't gonna say I reject that. But I don't know. But anyway, we ain't talking about me, we talking about y'all, the bad ones. Y'all got unions coming. I am out here, yeah. But all I got on my mind is my business and my child. And I am so excited about our future. You feel me saying? I don't see nobody in that. But if God, you know what I'm saying, God's plan is better than mine. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be open to God's plan. But for y'all definitely got unions, okay? And new money keep piling. Y'all finna be out here styling and wilding. So the that's the Divine Channel song for this message, and the title is "You Were Always a Good Investment, but now you're a good investor." I wish I had one of them buzzers that go boom, 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 yeah, with the sound effects, booyah type shit. Okay, this is just gonna be a quick short message. I got a couple for y'all, but you are always a good investment, okay? And that's the gag, because motherfuckers tried to treat you like you wasn't like it was gonna be a flop. Like I'm getting the example of Cardi B, her first DJ. It was like, you ain't gonna be on shit. She like, I'm gonna do the shit. You don't know, I'm gonna do it to these motherfuckers. He like, girl, sit down. Yeah, that's the energy right now. It's yeah, a lot of people slept on you. We already know that. But the gag is that, you know, we got to talk about it a little bit because it's in the title. Okay? But I can't wait to get to the second part, because now you're a good investor. You was always a good fucking investment. I'm whispering because this ain't one of them messages. You feel me saying? I want everybody hearing. In my household hearing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody outside hearing shit. It's just for me and you. Plus, when I talk loud and get excited, my daughter think it's a party or something. So she always got to come in. But yeah. The gag is, you was always a good investment. We know that. You know that. You always come, you know, some motherfucker, you 50 cents, you turn around and bring back $3. Okay? You got 250% increased revenue fold return looking ass, okay? You heard what I'm saying? Fuck 100% return. Your motherfucker, you bringing in 200, 300% return. Okay? You was always high ticket sales. Stop fucking playing. You know what I'm saying? You was always closing deals. You was always closing the sale. You was always coming up with the good ideas. You was mentally rich, right? With the good ideas. You was emotionally rich, right? With the empathy and compassion for motherfuckers. You was spiritually rich with the wisdom telling motherfuckers, you know, with the maturity. You was there, you had it. You was always rich. You was a good investment flipping shit. Boy, was you flipping shit. You hear what I'm saying? You was a good investment. And you only had a few people in your childhood really peep you, a few teachers, 1 or 2 people here and there really saw like, you a special kid. But for the most part, the people that was close to you, that you let in, and the people that you wanted to trust, they didn't see it all the way. It was like faking. It was like, it was cool because it was like, they was using your talent to ride their coattail. It was like, it's cool, you know, yeah, you talented, you know, collective. They was like, yeah, you talented or whatever, you know, you can fuck with me. Come fuck with me. But it kind of became all about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never got individual props. You never got, you know, recognized. You was always brushed under the rug, and that's for a reason. I woke up today in my TikTok, and one of my first TikTok was this dude. His title said, unattractive, not say unattractive, damn. Attractive people get ignored a lot, okay? You saying that's kind of what was going on with you, collective. Like, you can shine, but not that much. Calm down, okay? You can be on my coattail, make me look good, backup dancer, backup singer, whatever, backup writer. You get what I'm saying? Backup girlfriend looking at, like, hell no. You know, and not even like on a romantic shit, because it's not even that type of upload, but you was always like that friend for motherfuckers, even for your lovers. It's like, that's what I'm getting on. You was always that friend. Like, it was never about, and that was actually one of your downfalls. You didn't really enforce the contracts on your end the way you were supposed to be enforcing, like, the relationship and the romanticships and the loyalships and integriships. Okay, I'm making up words, y'all know. Come on, you wasn't enforcing all that shit like the way you could, because you really wanted people to do what they wanted to do. That's your style. That's your stilo. You gonna let people do what they want to do. Unfortunately, even if it break your heart, you not finna force a motherfucker to love you. But it might take you some time to realize, like, hey, like, it's not, you know, this, and that, you know, because people gonna come up with their excuses, and you gonna have your empathy, and you gonna go in a few cycles to make sure, like, hey, you're not being bogus. You know what I'm saying? You're not being unforgiving. You're not being harsh. Like I said in the last video, that's just not your energy to be harsh. But you learn how to be a little bit more stern nowadays. You learn how to see the red flags a little earlier and cut that shit off earlier. But like, you was giving people that chance to just show, like, hey, it's not, you know, people be going through shit. People be losing people in their family. People be losing their job. People be having babies. And you understand people need support. People need grace. So that's what you gave. But then once you realize that wasn't the issue, the problem is not that these people are just going through a hard time. These people just flat out lacked respect for you. They lacked compassion for you and love for you. You know, unfortunately, regardless of their words, you know, their actions show where it was and where it was at. And yeah, they didn't invest in you. Yay, good. That was a good thing. You knew that it was like, oh, fucked up, you know, like, oh, ow, that hurt. Yeah, of course. But it was kind of like, yay. God was like, right, now you were forced to invest in yourself. We get all that love, get all that shit to you. It's going to be me and you, baby. God going to invest in you. We all know that's the infinite source. That's the best source to invest in you. So that ended up turning out to be, you know, God. We all know God is good. Okay, better than good. That ain't even the word. You know, God is amazing. The ultimate magician. You know, he took what was meant for bad and used it for good, and it ended up turning out for good for you. But you know, now it made you such a good investor. Now you are such a good investor, because at first it was like, you were a good investment, but I don't know about your investment skills. chosen, right? The man was right. Come on, we gotta talk about it. Come on, we wasn't. It's not like we was just we was just bad investors. I mean, yeah, you can just throw that label around. That's cool. You know, I'll eat it. We aware for a hot second. Yeah, we might you could consider us bad investors, but if you look a little deeper, not really. I mean, that was the result. We end up making some bad investments, but we weren't bad investors like at our identity. We just, that was not our identity at our core. You just a bad investor, gonna be a bad investor, always gonna be a bad investor type shit. That's what you're gonna be, bitch. No, we made some bad investments, but because it was like, we had some perceptions, we had some refinement to do, we had some things to learn, we had some maturing to do, and we, always, want to be fair with people, okay? You want to be fair with people because you want people to be fair with you. You have a higher understanding. You building your spiritual bank. You ain't know it at the time, but you like, I'm building. You knew it, but you didn't know it. You subconsciously knew, but you ain't consciously knew. Like, you just building your spiritual bank. If people want to be bad people and end up becoming bad investments, even though I see the potential in you, I see the money that we can make. I see your gifts, and that's another gift that you have that came through in heavy channel last night, this morning. One of your gifts, special gifts, is that you can see other people's gifts. While people stand there hating on your gifts, chosen one, divine one, you can see their gift. You admired by their gift. They sitting up there they want to take your gifts, and they can't even, they so focused on your gifts, they can't see your gift, but you can see their gift. I was like, I said that wrong. They so focused on your gift, they can't see their own gift, but you can see their gift. And that's cold. That's raw. As a chosen one, I ain't gonna lie. It is a beautiful thing to be able to walk around and see people's gifts. Like, it's beautiful. That's what makes us special. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's how we even able to just have these connections and rock with people and have connections with people out of thin air and talk to people out of thin air and fuck with animals out of nowhere type shit. It's like, we can see it. But anyway. But obviously not perfect. You walk around seeing people's gifts, but you didn't have the wisdom and the guidance for somebody to show you how to work with that and walk through life with that type of power. Right? You just needed a little refinement, tuning, a mentor and a teacher, and you got the best one. You know what I'm saying? You got Orishas, you got the archangels, you got the Most High, you got the motherfuckers, you see me? You got the Netarus, you know what I'm saying? You had some ancient shit come through. Woke up on your ass, was like, I'll teach you, child. Don't worry. I'm gonna teach you how to be a good investment, how to become an even better investment. Show you that you are a good investment, number one, because you didn't even know how much gold was up in that goddamn. What's this called, y'all? Ooh. What's this called? Not just the belly. What they call this? The diaphragm. It's like when you sing from the your gut. That's what I'm trying. Motherfucker. You ain't know how much gold was finna be. You could mine in that motherfucker. It's gold in there, baby. I'm feeling y'all energy. It's funny. Y'all funny. Y'all giggly, got me all feeling all euphoric. But anyway, you became a good investor. Okay, you started learning, hey, where to put your gold at. Like, yeah, you could walk around and see people's gifts, but now you know how to do. You gotta open up. You gotta do the questionnaire. You gotta see who's a hot lead or a cold lead. You can't be fucking around on no cold leads. Come through sales. My sales collective. I swear to God, I know. It's like sales is just in my blood. I only did this much sales, this many jobs that's actually considered sales. But other stuff I do is still considered sales. Even my business now as an entrepreneur. But it's like, come through sales. I don't even know these terms like that. I'm in the legal world. Okay, even real estate. But these sales terms, I know it's you collective. Oh my God, y'all are some motherfucking money. And now I can see it. Now I see how the Regis be on the other side of the camera, like, just in all of our energy. Like, I'll be watching y'all. I'm a new reader or whatever, so it's just new to me being on the other side of the camera. Like, damn, I'm so used to watching y'all motherfuckers be in our energy. Like, y'all funny. This feels good. Y'all silly. Geeky, collective. Anyway, collective, you see all the distractions, right? Right. But yeah, so um yes, I was saying you knew you had to start, taking only certain type of leads. You had to start authenticating people. You had to start, sending people through different, tests. You had to, before you could approve motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, of that type of that sacred bond, you feel me, of that sacred experience it is to be in your presence and to receive your care. So yes, you became a better investor because of the poor investment decisions you made in the past. Um, and unfortunately, some of this stuff was just life and trial error because, I mean, it's natural to invest in, family and certain things like that. But you still have to learn that, with all things aside, and sometimes, blood, you had to look at people and see who is really, for you, who is really for the vision, who is really, um, who has your interest at heart as well, not just theirs. You don't want to be in community and communion and partnership with people, and it's really not a partnership if your interests aren't valued like they interest. You out here working behind the scenes, trying to get woo 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 for X, Y, and Z because they need it, but ain't nobody working behind the scenes trying to get woo 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 for your stuff, for what stuff that you need, your shoes, your backpack, your pens and pencils, who making the runs to the store for your shit? Because we know chosen ones stay making runs for other people, okay? And making sure that they good and got X, Y, and Z because y'all in partnership. You are, you considering and serving their interests. You don't want nobody who don't want to be, I don't want to be with a man if he ain't gonna have my interest. That's Tink right there, yo. So you don't want to be with nobody who ain't gonna have your interests at all. Like, and God told you that that's nothing wrong with that. That's not self-serving. That's not egotistical. Like, I don't know. They try to make certain people feel bad for wanting equality. I don't know what that's about. Like, certain people are just groomed supposed to just take shit. I don't know. It's like personality type, it's gender, it's color, it's all type of thing. They just expect us to just take scraps, take garbage, take sewage. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, wow. But you realize, like, okay, I'm not gonna be in partnership with these people. I'm not gonna keep investing in these type of people and even ideas, concepts, person, place, or things, tangible and intangible, baby. If you start checking the logs, baby. You start checking the records. Like, hold on, what's profiting? What's holding this business back? What's holding this business's entity of me back from actually flourishing? Hold on, you had to start seeing, okay, the expenses, okay, production, okay, no. They costing too much over here. Motherfuckers not returning over here. Why are we paying off for this much shit, for this much money for this shit over there when we can get it from over here? Fuck why? Because they family, because we fuck with them. We didn't know them since 6, 7, 8 grade. Man, fuck it. Cut them off. We finna go get our gasoline from somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? People recognize you knew what you wanted out of life the entire time. The truth was and is safe with you. And that's another thing. It was just like, you became a good investor, but you was always a good investment. I mean, you just took your time with people. That's why. You took your time with people and you built rapport with people. And you let motherfuckers know, hey, you show people, hey, it take time for you to see. I can talk all you want. I can talk all I want. But you gonna see how loyal I am. You gonna see that the truth is safe with me. You gonna see your secrets is safe with me. Don't worry, you gonna see. And that's exactly what they did. They seen throughout over time. Now that, dang, the truth was safe with you. She was a great investment. Motherfuckers taking their time and getting to know me and making sure, motherfuckers feel strong and adequate and able before we take this leap. And while Collective was right there ready to grab a hand and leap, you look to the side and it was crickets. It was deserts. Like motherfuckers was not there to grab your hand and take that step with you. That's just the image I'm getting in my mind. And you know, you took it with a grain of salt. You had to swallow that pill. You know, but it was cool. You learned a lot, and you became one of the best investors in the world. Okay, you became one of the richest people in the world. You are one of the richest people. You're a billionaire now, baby, in spirit and soon in the physical, if not already. I mean, because I'm building an intentional collective. I know my collective is rich. I know this. So shout out to y'all, and congratulations on you becoming a great investor and you getting your portfolio right, you getting your books together. I'm so happy for you guys. Spirit is so happy for you guys. Divine is so happy for you guys. And surely and slowly but surely, people came to find out that you are one of the best investments that they could have ever made, and that their truth was and still is safe with you. And that is a beautiful sacred thing, that despite the bad blood, you still hold these people and their stories sacred. So shout out to you. Big money.